More than 300 years ago, a poor boy changed the world. His name was Benjamin Franklin. His journey began with a love for books. Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston 1706 years. He was the 15th child in a poor family. Money for school was very limited. Benjamin loved reading more than anything else, but he went to school for only 2 years, so he educated himself with books. At 12, he began working in a printing shop. There he learned about books, ideas, and news. This changed his life forever. At 17, Benjamin ran away from Boston. He wanted freedom and opportunity. His journey led him to Philadelphia. When he arrived, he was tired and hungry. He bought 3 pieces of bread. People laughed at the strange young traveler. Benjamin later became a successful printer. His newspaper became very popular. People admired his ideas and writing. Franklin was also fascinated by science. He studied electricity and lightning. His curiosity led to a famous experiment. In 1752, he flew a kite during a thunderstorm. A metal key hung from the string. This experiment proved lightning was electricity. Franklin later helped create the United States. He became one of the founding fathers. His ideas changed the world forever. Franklin also loved inventing useful things. He created bifocal glasses to see near and far. His ideas helped people in everyday life. He also invented the Franklin stove. It heated homes better than a fireplace. Many families used his invention. Franklin also invented the lightning rod. It protected buildings from lightning strikes. This invention saved many homes from fire. But Franklin was more than an inventor. He cared deeply about his community. He helped create the first public library in America. Franklin also helped start a hospital and a fire department. He believed people should help each other. His ideas made Philadelphia a better city. As Franklin grew older, he became interested in politics. He believed the American colonies deserved more freedom. Soon he became an important public leader. At that time, America was ruled by England. Many colonists were unhappy with British taxes. Tension between the colonies and England grew. Franklin traveled to England as a diplomat. He tried to solve the conflict peacefully. But the British government refused to listen. By 1775, the conflict had become serious. The American colonies were ready to fight for freedom. Franklin returned home to support the cause. In 1776, Franklin helped write the Declaration of Independence. This document announced that America was a free nation. It became one of the most important documents in history. But the new nation needed help. The war against Britain was very difficult. Franklin traveled to France to seek support. Franklin became very popular in France. People admired his wisdom and charm. Soon France agreed to help America. French soldiers, ships, and money helped the American cause. This support changed the course of the war. America finally won its independence. Franklin helped sign the peace treaty in 1783. The war officially ended. The United States was now independent. Even in his old age, Franklin continued to serve his country. He helped create the United States Constitution. His wisdom guided the young nation. Franklin also believed education should be available to everyone. He helped create a new school in Philadelphia. Later, it became the University of Pennsylvania. Franklin loved gathering with thinkers and writers. He created a discussion group called the Junto. They met to share ideas and solve problems. Franklin also improved the postal system. He became the postmaster of the American colonies. He made mail travel faster and more reliable. Franklin spent many years traveling between countries. He crossed the Atlantic Ocean many times. Even in old age, he continued his work. In France, Franklin became a celebrity. Artists painted his portrait. Scientists admired his discoveries. Franklin also spoke against slavery later in his life. He believed freedom should belong to everyone. This belief became an important part of his legacy. Even in his 80s, Franklin continued writing and advising leaders. Many younger politicians respected his wisdom. They often asked for his guidance. Franklin believed curiosity was the key to progress. He never stopped asking questions. This curiosity guided his entire life. Throughout his life, Franklin wrote thousands of letters. He communicated with scientists and leaders around the world. His ideas traveled across continents. Franklin believed knowledge should be shared freely. He refused to patent many of his inventions. He wanted everyone to benefit from them. Franklin loved observing nature. He studied storms, wind, and electricity. These observations helped him create new ideas. He also enjoyed experimenting with new inventions. His workshop was full of tools and strange devices. Franklin believed every problem had a solution. Franklin often woke up very early. He believed discipline was the key to success. One of his sayings became famous around the world. He once wrote, "Early to bed and early to rise." This advice encouraged people to live productive lives. His wisdom appeared in many of his writings. Franklin also loved swimming. As a young man, he even invented swimming fins. He was always curious about improving everyday life. His home in Philadelphia became a place of ideas. Writers, scientists, and leaders visited him. They discussed science, politics, and the future. Franklin believed cities should work together. He helped organize volunteer firefighters. This made Philadelphia safer for everyone. He also worked to improve street lighting. Brighter lamps made the city safer at night. Franklin always searched for practical solutions. Franklin carefully recorded his daily habits. He believed self-improvement was very important. Every day he tried to become a better person. His life combined curiosity, discipline, and service. Few people achieved so much in so many fields. Franklin truly lived a remarkable life. Franklin loved observing people. He studied their habits and choices. This helped him write advice for daily life. He published Poor Richard's Almanac. It was full of wisdom, humor, and advice. People eagerly read it every year. Franklin experimented with electricity often. He was fascinated by lightning and storms. His experiments changed science forever. He invented practical tools for everyday life. Bifocals, stoves, and lightning rods were just a few. He shared them freely with everyone. Franklin also enjoyed music. He played the glass harmonica. Music brought him joy and inspiration. He cared deeply about public service. Franklin helped build hospitals and fire brigades. He wanted his city to prosper and be safe. He believed knowledge should travel. Franklin corresponded with scientists around the world. His letters spread ideas across continents. Even late in life, Franklin was curious. He continued learning new things every day. Nothing ever stopped his thirst for knowledge. Franklin helped draft the Constitution. He advised younger leaders with wisdom. His guidance shaped the nation's future. He believed hard work and curiosity mattered most. He lived by discipline and reason. His life was a model for generations. Franklin traveled to London as a young diplomat. He represented the American colonies. His goal was to seek fair treatment from England. He soon realized diplomacy could be difficult. Not everyone kept their promises. Franklin learned to rely on his own judgment. After years in London, he returned to Philadelphia. He saved money and opened his own printing shop. His business slowly became successful. He married Deborah Reed, the woman he had met long ago. Together they built a family and life. Benjamin balanced work, science, and family. Franklin experimented with lightning and electricity. He famously flew a kite during a storm. This proved lightning was a form of electricity. He invented the lightning rod to protect buildings. This simple idea saved many homes. He never patented it, so everyone could use it. Franklin also loved learning and sharing knowledge. He founded the first public library in America. Everyone could borrow books and read. He helped start schools, hospitals, and fire departments. He wanted Philadelphia to be a better city. Franklin believed in serving his community. Franklin traveled to France to support the American Revolution. He spoke with leaders and explained America's need for help. France agreed to send troops and money. French support was crucial for America's victory. Franklin helped secure the future of the new nation. His diplomacy changed the course of history. After the war, Franklin returned to Philadelphia. He helped write the peace treaty with England. The United States was officially independent. Even in old age, Franklin stayed active. He advised leaders and shared his wisdom. Many respected his experience and judgment. He helped draft the United States Constitution. Franklin was the oldest delegate at the convention. His guidance shaped the nation's laws. Franklin believed in lifelong learning. He read books and experimented every day. Curiosity guided his entire life. He also wrote thousands of letters. His correspondence spread knowledge worldwide. Scientists and leaders sought his advice. Franklin never patented his inventions. He wanted everyone to benefit from his ideas. Knowledge should be shared freely, he believed. He enjoyed music and invented the glass harmonica. Music inspired him and brought joy to others. Franklin balanced science and art. Franklin also studied human behavior. He observed people's habits and choices. These observations helped him give advice in his writings. He founded the Junto Club for Thinkers. Members discussed ideas and solved problems together. This became a hub for innovation. Franklin was disciplined in his daily life. He carefully planned his day and recorded habits. Self-improvement was always important to him. Franklin cared deeply about public safety. He organized volunteer firefighters in Philadelphia. He wanted the city to be safe for everyone. He also improved street lighting. Brighter lamps made streets safer at night. Practical solutions guided all his work. Franklin experimented constantly. He studied storms, electricity, and air currents. Every observation led to a new idea. He invented swimming fins as a young man. He loved improving daily life with clever ideas. Curiosity was always his guide. Franklin's home became a hub for thinkers. Writers, scientists, and leaders visited him. Ideas flowed freely in his house. He believed education should be for everyone. He helped start schools and libraries. Knowledge was a gift to share. Franklin traveled to Europe many times. He represented America and gained support. Even in old age, he was active and influential. He became famous in France. People admired his wisdom and charm. Artists and scientists celebrated his achievements. Franklin supported American independence. He helped secure French aid for the war. This support was crucial for victory. He returned to America after the war. He helped draft peace treaties and secure the nation's future. Franklin guided the young country wisely. Even in his 80s, Franklin kept working. He advised leaders and wrote letters. His wisdom influenced generations of Americans. He never stopped learning. Books, experiments, and observation guided his life. Curiosity was his greatest tool. Franklin lived by discipline. He carefully recorded daily habits and virtues. Self-improvement was always important to him. He loved science, inventions, and art. His glass harmonica brought music into his life. He balanced creativity and practical work. Franklin's inventions improved lives. Bifocal glasses, Franklin stove, and lightning rods helped many people. He never patented them so everyone could use them. He cared deeply about his city. He helped start hospitals and fire brigades. His work made Philadelphia safer and stronger. Franklin's ideas spread worldwide. He corresponded with scientists and leaders across Europe. Knowledge traveled faster because of him. He remained curious until the end of his life. He experimented, observed, and wrote every day. Nothing could stop his pursuit of knowledge. He witnessed the success of the nation he helped create. America had won independence and grown strong. Franklin saw the impact of his lifelong work. Franklin's life was a model of service. He worked for the community and the nation. His actions inspired generations to come. Franklin believed time was very valuable. He used every day to learn something new. This habit helped him achieve so much. He also believed in hard work. Franklin once wrote, "A penny saved is a penny earned." His simple advice became famous. Franklin loved observing everyday life. He watched how people worked and lived. These observations shaped his wisdom. He often walked through the streets of Philadelphia. He spoke with workers, merchants, and sailors. Franklin believed everyone had something to teach. Franklin also mentored younger thinkers. Many future leaders learned from his ideas. His influence continued to grow. He believed progress came from cooperation. People working together could solve great problems. Franklin practiced this idea throughout his life. Franklin loved writing thoughtful letters. His words traveled across oceans. Ideas connected distant countries. Visitors often came to hear Franklin speak. They admired his humor and wisdom. Conversations with him were unforgettable. Franklin believed curiosity never grows old. Even late in life, he asked questions. Learning was his lifelong adventure. His life combined science, politics, and wisdom. Few people shaped history in so many ways. Benjamin Franklin truly changed the world. As Franklin grew older, his health slowly declined, but his mind remained sharp and curious. He continued reading and writing every day. People from many places visited him. They came to hear his wisdom and stories. Franklin welcomed them with kindness and humor. By the end of his life, Franklin had achieved so much. He was a printer, scientist, inventor, and diplomat. Few people in history had such an extraordinary life. Benjamin Franklin died in 1790. He was 84 years old. Thousands of people attended his funeral. People remembered him with respect and admiration. They honored the man who helped build a nation. His legacy continued to grow. Franklin began life as a poor boy. He had little formal education, but curiosity changed his future. Benjamin Franklin showed the power of knowledge. One curious mind can change the world. And his story continues to inspire people everywhere.